Gushing over magical girls, or is one of the most degenerate series ever made. And I mean that as a good thing. I'm sure some of you clicked on this video thinking I was gonna be ironic before bashing the show endlessly until the end, and you couldn't be more wrong. Because I love gushing over magical girls. It's one of my absolute favorite manga, and it's also something I never expected to get an anime. I mean, do I really have to explain why? And yet, here we are in 2024 with what can only be described as the greatest adaptation of all time. Because the studio behind this masterpiece of a show has gone even further beyond its manga counterpart in the ecchi department, with some of the most shameless marketing I've ever seen. So shameless that the Blu-ray comes with a Magia Baiser figure that has removable pasties. And yes, I will be buying it. The anime itself doesn't pull any punches either, because if you went into this expecting not to get flashbanged with bare boobs and ass in the first 4 minutes, then you're a poor, naive fool. With pretty much any other ecchi manga adaptation, you'd expect quite a bit of censoring. Yet, gushing over magical girls instead triples down on the depravity, making the nudity even more explicit than what was implied in the manga. They added nipples, is what I'm trying to say. And reading that line out loud has really made me start to question my life choices. Now, there is a censored version out there, but only cowards watch that. And, believe it or not, an even more uncensored version than the one we got will be available on the Blu-ray. And only porn addicts are gonna watch the— oh wait, I'm buying the Blu-ray too, I forgot. It's genuinely crazy to me. The Blu-ray version apparently has uncensored audio. I've never heard of an anime censoring audio before. Do you know how bad it has to get for a show to start doing that? If that doesn't tell you how insane this show is already, I don't know what else will. Oh, well, I guess I haven't actually said what this show is about yet, huh? Man, I suck at this whole YouTubing thing. Gushing over magical girls is a maho shoujo with a BDSM twist, with the main character, Magia Baiser, serving as the leader of an evil organization against her will, engaging in acts of sadism on the magical girls she adores so much. As the story progresses, these acts only get more deplorable. How the fuck do I even explain this one? With other characters slowly filling out the cast and awakening their true personalities, such as masochism and an uncontrollable case of lesbianism. Quite a few cases of this, actually. Okay, yeah, this is a Yuri. Now, hear me out. Please stop looking at me with disgust in your eyes. I can feel it through the screen. I love gushing over magical girls for how it manages to take such an insane premise and form a cohesive narrative out of it, with a well-rounded cast of characters with distinct personalities and designs, while also managing to make you care for them, despite the absurdly embarrassing situations they constantly find themselves in. Not only that, it's also just a really cool series with awesome transformations, of course, all of them being risque, and over-the-top fights that I believe will transfer over to animation really well based on the first episode. Sure, its art style isn't gonna match and probably never will match the striking illustrations from the manga, but I think what we've gotten so far has been really good. And I'm confident that it'll continue to adapt the rest of the manga competently. Look, I'm not over here expecting Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 levels of quality. It's a miracle the show is even getting animated to begin with. So I'll take what I can get. I genuinely love gushing over magical girls though. I understand that it isn't for everyone, and that's completely fine. I'll be the first to admit that the first episode is literally just blatant fetish content. I mean, the entire series is blatant fetish content, but there's way more going on alongside it later on too. Which is why I think it's worth giving a shot, because it gets really good, really fast. It's already the best anime of the year so far. But we're not even a week into 2024, so I guess that's not really saying a whole lot. But please, watch Gushing Over Magical Girls if you're into absurdity like myself. It's really good so far, and I'm confident it will only get better. You can take my word for it because I've never been wrong with my predictions. Not once. Not a single time. You deserve so much better, you poor son of a bitch.